Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. In the last episode we did Mission Street and Aquatic Mine. This episode's just going to be a chillax Chao World episode. And we might do a couple of races maybe, show off some of those, and I can show off the new Chaos we have. So sadly, we don't have the same Chaos as before. However, I do like the Chaos that I've been raising this time, and of course there are the live streams that I did this in. I don't think those live streams are saved though, so I'm not sure if you have any way of watching that. We've got a weird tree growing here on the side. I don't know what kind of tree this is. I don't remember. The fruits aren't grown on it anyway. So we have two main chows here. One main chow for like doing all the other stuff, the other one's just for variety. This is Shadow, and I believe we had a chow named Shadow in the last playthrough as well. He's a he's going to be a dark chow, a speed dark chow. I kind of want to make the Shadow Chow in this run, because last time we did make the Dreams Chow. And this is our main boy. This is Azure. Azure, I think is the way you would say it. You can see the metal. This is very obviously much more powerful than the rest. They were really sleepy, weren't they? It is a swim, and it's currently a swim evolved Chow, but I want to focus on power. Its second, its gradual evolution is going to be power, so I'm going to go ahead and focus that onto it real quick. But also, it's going to be the ones that's doing the last karate level and all of the races, so we want to make sure it's very well set up for that. Oops! Also, I don't recall giving it the... Oh, one little detail I want to point out about this guy. I specifically gave this dude animals to give him the dragon wings. Let me tell you how hard that is to do. Basically, you have to keep giving the dragon to him and then keep giving ghost dogs, which erase any effects you didn't want. So I had to do that. That took maybe 2 hours just to get that set up, to be honest. It was some work. And I think this child just has animal parts because I forgot to take them off after last live streaming it. Wake up, you ugly, ugly boy. You nasty boy. Actually, I think I want to believe it's a girl, just because Azure is a feminine, beautiful name. Of course, that isn't to say boys can't have beautiful names either. In fact, there's some good ones out there. I already know what I'm going to name my kids, if that's any indication. I have names for both boy, girl, and otherwise, I guess. But at that point, they could choose their own name, you know. All right, buddy. You need these drives. I'm not here just to mess around. I want to get your levels up to... I'm pretty sure we need to get, like, pretty close to 99 in all the stats. This Chow is going to absolutely hate me. I don't know what it is about these two Chows, but they are always sleeping. I don't think I've ever played where they've been actively moving around, to be honest. Out of all of the live streams, all of that, nothing. Can you, like, jeez. Let's see if we can get this run level up to, like, 70. That'll make me happy. Oof, this might be a little bit, though. Let me get to work on this. I am not having literally any luck. You know what? Here, stay awake by eating coconuts. We're gonna have you we're gonna set them on that, I think. I don't think I've named this Chow. Yeah, this is the Chow we got out of the egg after I unlocked the heroes area, and I just wanted a shiny blue Chow just for funsies. I don't think I'm actually going to grow it in any way. Maybe just make it a super neutral Chow. You literally munched down on that and went right back to sleep. You know what, speaking of which, it might be worthwhile to check the school and to make sure they don't have any Chow fruits for sale, because those increase all stats, and those are generally what you want to get. What do you got, buddy? Sky Blue, they do have Chow fruits. Oh, I only have 455 rings? You're kidding me. That's kind of sad. Any Chow seeds? No. What do you have here? I think 120 emblems is actually a mark you want to hit to get new items in the shop. And we literally just hit that. I don't know if any of those items were 120 emblem items because I don't keep track of that, but just a heads up. All right, buddy, you're going to start munching real quick, my man. Get up, eat, munch. Gotta make sure not to be too nice to this guy. He's gotta be close to evolving because we got him very shortly after we got little Azure here. I think it's just because we had him in a different garden for a while we were playing with this little Chao. He hasn't really gotten the love he needs. But hey, we'll get there. You nasty little boy. Alright, you've chowed down on that. Chowed down. That's actually good. He's chowing down. You gotta love it. That could be the title of this episode, to be honest. But yeah, we're not going to have any particular focus. I don't know how close I am to being able to beat any of the races that we currently need to do. I think the Jewel races are currently the newest races that need to be done. I don't remember if I've actually completed them up to like level 5 or not either. But regardless, I'm just going to show those off for this episode just because I don't want to do 2 hours, well not 2 hours, but every time I do like 2 levels per episode, it takes about 30 minutes of research because I want to know what notes I need to hit. I need to, if I'm doing Knuckles missions, I need to find out where the hard mode emeralds are. Sometimes I'll research the paths for the 100 coins, you know, stuff like that. So it takes a while to get up. I always have notes. I have a thing of notes that say the requirements for every stage for the A ranks, the locations of the Chaos. You really are being a little butt right now. All right, well, at least you got a power level up, which is the ones we want. Fly, I'm not too worried about because you can be a fly boy. You've already got plenty of swim to knock that out. You are a menace. I know it to be true, and so do you. Boy. I don't want these Chaos Drives to go away. I might just give them to her straight up, because this is not worth the effort it is requiring currently. Just get any level ups out of this we might. It's level 42 fly. And we have a run one right here. The stamina is probably the one I need to grind up the most, because obviously stamina is very important to both racing and karate, but it is also, at the same time, the most annoying one to increase, because first off, they don't like to eat. Second off, it only increases one little dot every bite they take. And you don't really like, at least the other ones have like the action pack. Whoa, never mind, maybe it's 3 sometimes, I don't know. But obviously like getting Chaos Drives, or animals, has the action-packed going through the levels over and over again. And going through City Escape is obviously one of the most fun things in the game. But, you know, just giving them coconuts for hours on end is not something exciting. In fact, you know what? In between Chao episodes, not promising I'm doing it between this episode and the next episode, because the next episode's probably just going to be doing some 2 missions. But before we go back to the Chao races and stuff, I am going to properly train this boy's stamina up. Maybe up to like, I don't know, 30, 40. Depends on how badly we fail these races in this episode. Eat. Let me get some of these down. Those leaves are very nasty looking. 2 coconuts ought to do it. Don't worry, buddy. I'm gonna Yoshi ya. That's right, munch up. I like standing right next with a coconut just so the moment they throw that away, like the little stinker they are, boom, into eating again. And this is also a very good way to raise their affection as well, because they'll love you for this. Even if they're like tired and cranky. Was there like a bell chiming there that got cut off by the level up sound? You know, sometimes I wish I was doing this on GameCube so I could show off the Sonic Advance crossover. Basically, if you have a Chao and you also have like the, remember the Game Boy Advance thing that could connect to the GameCube? And it was the way that old Let's Plays recorded Game Boy Advance games. Well, that's how you connect to this game if you have it on the GameCube. You plug it in, you can send your Chao to the Game Boy Advance game, and you can train them up there. And you can also get a ton of rings, which is ridiculous. Let's go to the races. I think I ground all of these up. Grinded. Is it grinded or ground? I feel like ground should be it, but it's probably grounded. It's probably grinded, rather. Did we complete the jewel races? Hello, there's no one here. This boy is ready. Aha, we've only completed... So I think in between episodes, before I did this, I was supposed to grind all those up. You know what? Let's do some challenge races then. Did we do any challenge races before? Oh, now I'm worried because I didn't check before doing this. Maybe this wasn't the best idea to go into this without making sure I was up to the point I need to be. I accidentally pressed the B button earlier, so that's why we're seeing this screen again. Sure, let's do it. I don't know if we've shown this off, but hey, this isn't meant to be a uptight episode, just so you know. I just kind of want to see where our Chao stacks up against this as well. That's a speed type golden Chao, good lord. They're all speed type. That's a Knight's Chao. That's basically what we had before, except it was perp. Okay, so at least we have a better base speed than all of them. Is our Chao an idiot or not? That's going to be important to find out here, isn't it? Not an idiot. Smart boy. Only one got completely bopped there. You gotta love it. I hate the Chaos that have the smirk across their face. Honestly, thank God my Chao has the little V mouth. I'm surprised I have better flying stat than all of them. And obviously, if any... Well, actually, we're going to be going through the Crab Lake in this race. You can see it up there on the map. Anytime that there's going to be a swimming involved, this Chao is going to have it nailed down. Because it also, when it evolved, I guess I should mention this in the Let's Play too, if you haven't watched in a while. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but if your Chao evolves with a certain stat at its highest, which obviously my Chao is a swim Chao, it had swim as its highest stat. Well, it works weird. It's not exactly what their highest stat is, it's what you give them the most before they evolve. So even if your Chao has like a level 50 swim, you can still evolve a fly Chao, even if it's like level 30, depending on when you give them certain items. But ignoring all that, since my Chao evolved into a swim Chao, it actually increased the swim stat specifically. So the swim stat on this Chao is ballin'. You better believe it. Are we gonna have enough stamina to finish this race? Good lord. But yeah, this will just give you an idea. I don't want to have these races be too repetitive. If there's ever a repeat race, I am going to cut it out and do it off screen, which is why I want to grind up all of those gem missions up to the end. Smart Chao, smart Chao. I'm gonna be real. I have no idea what impacts their intelligence. I believe it was like giving them animals increases their intelligence. I remember being told this in the comments many, many times in the original. I keep saying the original Let's Play, but I guess I mean the first half of this Let's Play. It's not even half, it's more like the first 3/4 of the Let's Play. Many people told me... This boy's looking like he's really about a trip. Okay, he's doing fine. Well, that's good to know. We absolutely can completely destroy these Chaos, but that stamina stat is going to be a problem if we have a longer race than this, so we're going to want to keep an eye on that. Also, if we fall down, you know, if the Chao falls down too much, its stamina might not be there to carry it all the way through the end, because it does reduce their stamina a little bit. But yes, this is good to know that we're good off. So this might be the only race I do this episode, just because I don't want to risk showing a bunch of races that we've already shown before. So you have my promise that we're going to cover all that some other time. But yeah, now you're caught up on the Chao situation. Hopefully no one's too... Oh, look at that. You love to see it. You hate to see it. You love to see it, though. Boom, my Chao is a god. S, probably. Now that you're updated on the Chao situation, I hope you're not too sad that the Dreams Chao is gone. I think that one might have been named Shadow. Perhaps. Congratulations, we are good. That is always oddly just quiet, hauntingly so. Cool, we'll quit the races. I don't think our Chao is anywhere near good enough to take on that last karate challenge yet, but yep, that'll actually do it for this episode. It might be a little bit shorter than usual, but hey, like I said, nothing too serious here. It's just to give me, honestly, it's to give me some buffer to upload. Anyway, see you all in the next episode when we do some other 2 levels. See you all then, and goodbye.